Your baby can get frustrated in tummy time if it's too difficult or uncomfortable. My name is Tanya, and I'm a pediatric physiotherapist with Alberta Health Services. In this video, you'll learn about some things that you can do to make tummy time easier for you and your baby. We'll also talk about some things to try for 3 common problems that babies have with tummy time. If your baby is grunting and making noises in tummy time, that's okay. It means they're working hard, but you know your baby best. If they're crying and can't be distracted, it's time to change position. Even short amounts of tummy time add up through the day. There are ways to make tummy time easier for all babies. Try all of the positions you learned in the 5 positions for tummy time video to start getting your baby used to being on their tummy to play. Gradually increase the amount of tummy time they're spending on the floor. Remember, if they're struggling on the floor, you can add support under your baby's chest. You can add a rolled up blanket, towel, or wedge under your baby's chest to help lift their upper body a little and make it easier to lift their head. It's easier for your baby to hold their head up for longer when their shoulders start off higher than their hips. If their hips are level with or higher than their shoulders, it's harder for them to lift their head. You can also help them learn to bring their arms forward to brace themselves. When they're a bit older, lay them across your leg when you're sitting on the floor. This also helps them bring their arms forward. Set up some good spots in your house for tummy time so you're always ready. This allows you to put your baby down on their tummy every time that you would usually put them into a baby seat. If you have places ready for tummy time, it's easier to do tummy time more frequently. The tummy time spot can be very simple: a blanket on the floor, a few toys or a small mirror, and a small blanket or towel to roll up if your baby needs more support. Doing tummy time more often is sometimes easier than doing tummy time for longer times. Try tummy time often, like every time you change your baby's diaper, even if it's just for 30 seconds at first. Every time you put your baby down, put them down on their tummy first. Babies get used to routines. There are ways to problem solve some of the common tummy time issues. 3 common problems are babies that don't seem interested in lifting their head for long, babies that seem uncomfortable on their tummy or have reflux, and babies that roll onto their back as soon as they start tummy time. Tummy time is one of the best ways to play with your baby. Babies love engaging with people, so get everyone involved for some face-to-face time during tummy time. This will help keep your baby interested. Use all of your baby's senses. Use their ears. Sing or talk with your baby, even if you're not a good singer. Take turns and copy the noises your baby makes, then wait for them to reply. Use toys that make interesting noises and see if they lift or turn their head to find where the noise is coming from. Use their eyes. When you are face to face, make silly faces, use a mirror, or show them things with high contrast or bright colors. Move toys to catch their eye. Use their sense of touch. Give them something interesting to feel with their hands, like tags on a blanket, books with different things to touch and feel, or different textures. You can also touch their face gently with your hand to encourage them to look up or to the sides, or use a soft blanket to play peekaboo. Most babies spit up. Some babies spit up a lot, but they're still growing well and they don't seem to be having any discomfort. For these babies, try tummy time before feeding. You can also try keeping them upright for at least 30 minutes after they eat. For babies that have reflux, these strategies may also be helpful, or they might need more assistance. If your baby is spitting up a lot and seems to have discomfort, or you're concerned that they're not keeping enough food in their stomach to grow well, talk to your doctor or healthcare professional for more one-to-one help. Try these strategies as well. When you put your baby down on the floor, start with your baby lying on their left side. This is often a more comfortable position for babies with reflux. Then roll them onto their tummy after a few minutes. Try to keep their head up higher than their stomach using a rolled up blanket or a wedge under their chest. You may need to keep one hand on their hips to help them keep their hips lower than their shoulders. Some parents find that as their baby gets older, they start to roll to their back as soon as they're put down. First, congratulations. Your baby just learned a new skill. Tummy time is still important to build strength after your baby starts to learn to roll. If they're only rolling one way, block that side with a cushion, put a pillow against the wall, or lay your baby with a couch on that side. Keep toys to the other side or right in front so they'll want to stay on their tummy. You can also try sitting on the floor with their chest over your leg to stop them from rolling. Encourage them to push up onto straight arms to prepare for crawling. If you've tried all of these strategies and your baby is still rolling onto their back as soon as you start tummy time, and they're 5 to 7 months of age, you can help them learn to roll onto their stomach. Babies are usually happier playing in tummy time after they can roll from their back to their tummy by themselves. Visit the Pediatric Rehabilitation website for information on helping your baby learn to roll. These strategies should help make tummy time easier for you and your baby. The next few videos will give you more specific ideas for tummy time at different ages.
Find information, support, and services for you and your child by clicking on the link in the description.